Hi,
Hello.
Sarah from the Upcoming. A real pleasure to chat to you today. Thanks so much for taking the time. I am so addicted to the show. I haven't had a chance to see all of season 2 yet, but I can't wait to watch the rest of it. But maybe you can set the scene for us, for audiences. What can they expect coming into this second season?
Whoa. I mean,
Yeah, go on.
okay, for us, I'll speak about us.
Yes, only talk about us.
We're in a spot of bother because it turns out the men in our family are shocking with money, and my dad's quite ill, and so basically Conchita has to step in and be a hustler and sort us all out, and then we come up with that's where we're at.
Yeah, you see us really grow into our own. You see Conchita really mature. You see us fall back in love, find our spark.
Powerful.
We're like a powerful, unstoppable couple this season.
And everyone comes and lives in our house.
Yeah, we kind of have a commune going on. Yeah. So basically, we're broke, but also providing housing for everybody.
Just really generous.
Yeah, we're very generous people.
And coming to each of your characters, for you, Alisha, was it sort of quite refreshing to play a character, from the 1870s who actually is quite empowered and sort of, on this frontier of female independence and starting up her own business? Does that feel like a fresh spin on these sorts of characters? We don't often see them doing this sort of thing.
Absolutely. That was the first, the biggest draw when I got the pilot. And I was reading it, I'm like, I just love the relationships between the girls and how it was very female-centric and how they were very powerful in their own way. And yeah, it really inspired me and it made me really excited to play that.
And for you, Josh, Lord Richard, I guess falling from this sort of position or status that he had, was that something quite interesting to lean into? Maybe there's some sort of like comedic undertones at times, rather than him being sort of the strict, sort of buttoned up kind of character.
Yeah, definitely. I think I feel like he's sort of a bit different to certain members of his family, has a kind of predisposition to be quite silly and to kind of muck around and to want to take life lightly. It's quite difficult in that context, but yeah.
You were silly Willy this season.
Yeah, we got more space to sort of just
be silly. Yeah, we were very we didn't realize that we were being funny, and then I was like, oh wait,
actually
I think we're being. Are we not miserable? Oh my god, we're being fun. Yeah, that was.
I think for Richard is what I think because of what happens in season 1, and what he sort of happened with Miss Test Valley, and how Conchita helped him through that. I think that Conchita has enabled him to basically be that person. Like without her, he's nothing.
Oh my goodness.
He's nothing. And this same goes for me actually in real life.
Yes, you are nothing without me.
Without Alisha, I'm just.
No.
But I think your strength
definitely.
as a character and our relationship has allowed him to.
Helps you get out of your shell, or it gives you permission to, because your disposition is to be silly and fun, and Conchita definitely, I feel like, brings that out of you. So it's a really nice.
Definitely. You're also just
dynamic.
Clever, by the looks of it, cleverer than anyone in the family, and able to sort of sort us out.
Yeah, financially. She's a smart girl. Thank
God for Conchita.
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 And obviously the thing that's so striking about the show, that it is like hitting the beats of what we expect from a period drama, but the costumes, the styling, it's much more bold and audacious.
Yeah.
It must be so fun being on these sets. Did you have a favorite moment from shooting this season?
It was so fun that we were able to just go wild and all the way with the hair and makeup and costumes. I think people are going to really love it.
Yeah, they're great.
There were so many amazing looks and hair and makeup looks. But my favorite is when it's for Lizzie's birthday and we're all fairies. So we have these beautiful wings and these beautiful, I'm wearing this gold bald gown and I have glitter on my face and this beautiful long braid that weighed about 20 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
And
it's incredible.
But it was, all the girls look so beautiful together, and that was a really, really fun look.
Do you also have a purple costume? I don't know, like a jaunty hat.
You have a hat? Oh yes! Oh my gosh, Conchita wears so many hats this season.
Yeah, you really
and they're
like your hats,
gigantic, and she's like a businesswoman. Businesswomen wear hats apparently.
Yeah.
But I really felt very English with dipping into English culture with all these big hats
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
feathers and whatnot. Yeah, that was fun.
Did you have a favourite moment, Josh?
The moment that Alisha was talking about at Lizzie's birthday, when everyone was sort of dressed up and covered in glitter, was quite fun.
And we have
But
a little role play scene, which is very steamy.
It's very steamy. But I kind of wanted to kind of get in on the action a bit more, and I wasn't allowed any glitter, and it was, you know.
It was really sad. I tried to keep brushing it on you so you could just like
Yes,
have
like a
some
cat.
glitter. Please.
Please give me some.
In terms of the takeaways from a show like this, I mean, you can just sort of immerse yourself in it and be transported to this other era and be there with the characters, you know, with their dynamics and their yearning. But there, you know, there is a lot that can chime with a contemporary audience, I guess, in a way, in terms of, although of course things have progressed, you know, you think about the pressures that are on you as a society to get married, or, you know, to fall in love, or to have a certain dynamic in your relationship. So what do you think an audience could take away from watching it?
I'm going to speak from the gut, is that there's like a certain level of escapism that people enjoy,
Yeah.
I think, and there's something that's very compelling clearly about this period. I don't know quite what it is, but
Yes.
what is that? Why do people keep getting drawn back into...
This period, I think it's just really pleasing on the eyes. And also,
Yeah,
it's just something with high society. When, you
the
know,
formality and the sort of,
formality.
there's a structure to it, and I suppose that
Yeah.
comes with...
and it's just fascinating because there's so many rules in their high society, you know, and it's just such a different way of living that people are fascinated by it. But I totally agree, because there is so much going on in the world and whatnot. It's a really beautiful way to just kind of immerse yourself in this new world that is beautiful to look at.
Yes.
And elements of things that you could still relate to, but does provide a bit of escapism.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, people are people at the end of the day, aren't
Yeah, like
they? And I think in the moments that resonate, it's people watching whatever context people are in. They're going through universal kind of issues.
yeah.
So
You kind of realize that, you know, women and men like hundreds of years ago still were feeling the same things. They fell in love, they got heartbroken, they had a fight with their friend, they don't get along with their parents, you know? Yeah, so that's why I feel like it's very easy to find similarities, even though it's such a foreign world.
100%. Well, I'm out of time, unfortunately, but thank you so much for sharing all that with me. And I cannot wait for everyone else to see the second season. Thanks a
you
lot.
so
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.